Hey guys, how's it going? Still working on the John Way. Today I'm going to be working on a front tire that keeps going flat. So I think it's flat right now. We'll check. Oh, you guys are going to like this. Watch this. Wow. Look at all them cars. So every time you order from Rock Auto, they give you one of these magnetic stickers. My favorite is probably, it's kind of split up between these two, but pretty much this one. That one's my favorite. Let's see my loadout. It's just a bunch of, it's like a junk drawer. Some pliers, stuff, bunch of sockets. All these sockets I've had since I was like a teenager. If one breaks or something, I just buy a new one. Those are a couple new ones I had to buy. A bunch of screwdrivers. A bunch of stuff. Hammers, you gotta have hammers. Big hammers, little hammers. And some like my diag tool. This is a multimeter, solder and drill bits, solder. This is just like tools, a saw, a grinder, another grinder, a drill, a hammer drill, a jigsaw. Wow, that's basically my rolling loadout. Anyways, let's check the temperature or the pressure in this tire, see if it's got anything. It has approximately 15 pounds. 15 pounds. Let's pump it up a little bit. I'm going to use the old hand pump just because it's right here and the baby's sleeping. She's not feeling well. I'll just use this one. From what I noticed, this hand pump is basically every time you pump it, it's like 0.75 of a pound you're putting in. So if you wanted to do it like 35 pounds, you'd have to do it 45 times or something. I'll put like maybe a little bit more. Try to find the leak. Helps if it's got some pressure behind her. That should be good. We'll see. I don't hear anything. Let's spray by the valve stem. Nothing. Spray by the bead. Nothing. We'll spray the other bead. This is where I would imagine it would come from, is the bead. It's just my guess. I mean, nothing. All right, let's spray down the tire. Wait, I think we got something. Something right there. Ooh. Like a bolt or something in the tire. Now it's like a bolt though. This is what she's leaking. Yikes. Well, that's bad news. Although, when I bought the scooter, focus. The guy gave me an extra tire. I don't know if it was for the front or for the rear. Let's see what size we're working out here. $130, $60, $130, $60. I think it's 13. Yeah, 13. 130, 60, 13. What's this? What is this thing? It's really hard to pick up on camera. But it's a 130, 60, 13. I don't know why he had this. It looks used. It looked like it looks like dirty inside, like he had gone off the road. That's the kind of story I heard. He crashed it once. Maybe he crashed it and this came off the bead, so they just replaced it. But he kept it because they didn't see any signs of damage, just came off the bead. I don't know. I had a bolt in my tire. No wonder it was riding real shitty. Alright, well. To take her off. Take off that tire. Let's see. Let's see what size axle nut that is. I always carry around this thing just because it's so much easier than guessing. Let's see. Oh. Looks like 17. 10, 15, 16, 17 millimeter. Let's see if the gauge lied to me. Nope. The gauge was telling the truth this time. Camera. Should come off pretty easy. I mean, take off this axle nut. And punch out the axle. Sure, the speedometer cable end is going to be a pain right in the ass to put back on, but let's tap that out. Something to tap that, get it started at least. What do we got? Large hammer. Start with the large hammer. That's what I always say. See? No problems. The other end is kind of funky. Check this out. It's literally like a pin. There might be something behind that cap, but That cap's on there anyways. So yeah, it's just like a pin with a. You could use some fucking grease too. Holy Jesus Christ! Let's have to back up. It almost collapsed on me for safety. Speedometer, spacer. She's loose. We got her. Now we just have to change the tire. Luckily, I have use of a whole tire shop. Unlimited use. Free. We'll have to get that done. Let's see if that tire's any good. This old tire. I feel like it is. The one thing I wanted to check out was the date code on it. I know this machine is a 2007, I believe. So, date code here. 0803. From what I know, that's basically, what is it? August of 03. It was made. Let's check out. So that tire is older than the bike, so that's not good. Let's check out this one. This should be newer than the bike. I don't know why they have an 03 tire. If this is the original tire, an 03 tire on an 07. Where is the DOT on this one? That says, wow, so this is throwing me off. 2712. So maybe the first number is the week number. So this would be basically the first week of March. 8 weeks in. First day of March. This is 27 weeks in of 12. So about whatever, July or something, halfway through. A little better than halfway through. So yikes. The tread pattern is identical. Negative on the identical tread pattern. This tread pattern is kind of uniform. It's all the same. This has these weird sideways things that crawl up the tire with these little dashes every so often coming in. Also, I like this one. This one seems like the better tire. Although it is old as shit, but not dry rotted. Just dirty. It's in really good shape, actually. I mean, it feels a little stiff, but I don't know. I feel like it's worth trying. I don't want to put a plug or not a plug, certainly not a plug, but a patch, an internal patch on this. I mean, you could, but I have the other tire. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Yeah, this is what I did. If you put like something heavy on the back, it'll make it just way down. The front tire can freewheel. Easy. And if you don't have the box, you can the back wheel freewheel. So it's kind of a neat way to work on the thing if you have to. Oh my gosh. I got something else too. I got this switch assembly. Apparently it's not the correct one, but it's the closest one I could find. It's basically identical, and it's for the same type of machine, just a different size. So, I mean, it's got all the same switches. I haven't really checked out the connectors too much. They're buried down in there, but the only thing wrong with this one is the high-low is broken, and it broke in a way that none of the lights would work. So I took this apart and at least got the high beams to work, but they are on all the time. We can't go to low beams, which is not that bad, but I've noticed this thing doesn't have the best charging system. It's getting better, actually, since I've been changing some of these light bulbs that were burnt. They were kind of like burnt in there. They might have been causing a draw on the whole system, the way they corroded. But yeah, this is next. In another video, we'll see if we can get that thing going. That's gonna be a beast. It is a swarm of wires under here. But, all right, guys, we'll get that tire put back on. Thanks for watching.